Meet the American family. Every year they bring home about $56,000, but they spend about $74,000. That's a $19,000 gap every single year. So what do? They borrow it. And this isn't the first year they've done it. So why doesn't the family just stop spending? Because most of that money is already promised. Grandma's retirement, grandpa's medical care, the military, veterans, roads, government services, interest on money they've already borrowed. Cutting the budget doesn't just erase numbers on a page, it takes something away from someone who's counting on it. So where does the family's money actually go? Most of it isn't extra. About $6 and $10 go straight to promises already made: Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. Another chunk pays interest on money they've already borrowed. What's left, everything else, is a much smaller slice than most people think. If you don't pay your mortgage, what happens? Same with the electric bill, the phone bill, taxes. You get it. Bills always come due, so the family argues. One says, "We spend too much." The other says, "We don't bring in enough." They argue over what to cut. They argue over who should pay more. They blame each other and keep right on borrowing. That's the federal budget argument, boiled down. Spend less, collect more, or keep borrowing. Then they do something strange. They keep spending, keep making promises, but every so often they stop and argue over whether to actually pay the bills they've already run up. That's basically the fight over the debt ceiling. The spending's already approved, the bills already exist. Refusing to pay doesn't erase the debt. It just tells the world you might break your word. Now, the government isn't exactly like a household. It can borrow far more, operate indefinitely, collect taxes, and print its own currency. But one part of the comparison still holds. The longer it spends more than it takes in, the more it borrows, and the more interest it owes. There's one bill in this house growing faster than almost any other. Interest. Not because the family's buying more, because the debt itself is bigger, and interest compounds. Some years, that interest bill alone rivals what they spend on the military. So who does the family actually owe all this money to? Mostly themselves. Social Security's trust fund, pension funds, mutual funds, everyday Americans holding savings bonds. A share goes to other countries, but it's a smaller slice than most people assume. This isn't a stranger holding the debt. It's mostly the family, owing itself. After years of borrowing, the family now owes about $321,000. But the U.S. government has one advantage your family doesn't. Lenders keep saying yes. Every year the family doesn't close that gap. The bill doesn't just disappear. It gets handed down to the kids and their kids, not as a lesson, as a bill with their name already on it. So is this actually a crisis? Depends who you ask. Some say the trajectory's unsustainable, and waiting only makes the fix harder. Others say it's not like a household. Government can grow into debt in a way a family never could. But both sides agree on one thing: nobody's currently paying the balance down. So what should we cut? That's not really the right question. The real question is, what do we want our government to provide, and are we willing to pay for it?